My Kawasaki shoes came. Kawasaki! Worn through decades, and that ain't no lie. Not at all. Oh my god, I'm really like outliving a childhood dream by getting this pair of shoes. I've been craving them when I was younger, much younger. And if you think, where have I seen this style of shoe before? I can only say like 1987, Dirty Dancing. You see Baby trying to learn the dance steps, and she's wearing these white like canvas fabric sneakers. That's when they were like really peaking. But what's so awesome about the Kawasaki is the suede details. You know, this right here. Oh man. And also that, you know, if you tie them like really loose, you can get like this puffy, bulky like appearance up here. Oh, I can't believe that they finally arrived. And look how flexible they are. I love it. I love flexible shoes like this. You either love it or you hate it. I have a thing about Converse. And this is a pair that I cannot part with because it's a special limited edition from Roskilde Festival. Yeah, I attended a lot of festivals when I was younger. Lars and I have more than 11 times been coming back to this Roskilde Festival. So when they released their festival edition from Converse, you can't even tell that it's All Stars. Or maybe it's here, Converse All Star. This has been like a very likable brand. And talk about flexibility. I have loved the Converse slim profile on this sole. Is it called that? Yeah, loved it a ton. So no surprise that this brand here is exciting. Don't you just love that shape of this shoe? It just brings me back to the 80s. Oh my god, I'm gonna wear them like indoors because it's snowy and winter outside now. But I'm gonna wear them indoors, and then come spring I can wear them outside. But somebody requested an unboxing to show what the hell is Kawasaki shoes and why do I crave them. I like this toe edge detail here from Converse, but I also love this suede detail here from the Kawasaki. Yeah, just sharing. But let us paint some eyes. These eyes are painted with oil, and my palette is still the converted wooden palette from Sennelier that I transformed into my little oil palette. And I'm looking at these images for just inspiration. And I really like that dead doll looking, you know, looking like a dead doll. Yeah, I don't know, there's just something about it. And don't worry, those stickers are just on so that my camera don't freak out because of the white canvas. Seriously, if I didn't put them on, the glare is just so annoying. I want to share with you guys that I have started to use my Prismacolors when I'm sketching up my oil paintings. And it's because when I use graphite, the graphite smears out, and especially in bright areas, the oil seems to catch the graphite, and I think it's so annoying. So I started to use the Prismacolors a while ago to sketch up. And I don't have any issues erasing it in case that I sketch wrong, because I'm working on a gesso coated surface. So it's like the Prisma is not gripping on that hard to the gesso surface compared to if it was on regular paper. And then because I'm lazy and I'm working on a really small substrate from time to time, this substrate right here is 5 inches by 5 inches. So it is actually, I think, fairly small. Because I'm lazy, and I think it's very difficult with a fine liner to do very small line work. I have actually, with no problems at all, used Prismacolors to do line work in my oil paintings. And at first I was thinking like, ooh, this must be a no-go because I've not seen anyone else do it. But then I'm thinking, you know what? I use solvent, and I use the Gamson gel solvent, and Prisma is a wax pencil that can be dissolved with solvent. And as you will see in this little demonstration here, I do need to come in and soften up the Prismacolor lines anyway, because you know, it just have a different texture when you draw on it on something that's blended out with oil. But what it doesn't do is that it doesn't smear in a unflattered way like graphite would. And it doesn't leave like streaks, like it's not like you're drawing on, like imagine if you painted with lipstick and then you took a pencil and made line work in it. You would like create an embossed pattern, plus you would have like a ton of residue on your pencil of lipstick, right? But to me it doesn't feel like it's happening when I am using Prismacolors on top of oils. Maybe because I don't have, here I'm using the Prismacolor. There's a very thin line job to do with the wet line, where you have to draw two parallel lines to do the wet line area. And when I'm working this small, it's just difficult to do it with a liner and do it in oil. But I do come back with some solvent on my brush right here and dissolve the Prisma line. Yeah, but to me it just seems to work. I really like it. So I thought that I would share. And you are most welcome to come with your input if you got any comments about whether it's stupid, like what to expect. Will it crack? Will it whatnot? There is this fat over lean rule when you're working with oil. And I think that since the wax line is not repelling the oil and it's dissolved with the Gamsol, I don't feel that it's disturbing the fat over lean rule. And I'm not like painting like half and half. It's not like half Prismacolor and half oil. It's only for the detailed, intricate line work. But my idea of working with this small canvas here is to totally overdo it with the pencil line. So when I'm done doing the eyes, I'm not finishing the painting today because I just wanted to talk about this colored pencil trick hack that I'm doing. But when I'm done with the skin tone, my plan is to come in with a Prisma pencil and then try and do crackling. Yeah. Normally if I have to do crackling in oil, I would need that fine liner. But this time I'm thinking that it would be fun to try it with the Prismacolor, because I think I got more control of a pencil grip with a firm tip than I do with a fine liner, because sometimes when you use a fine liner, the way it ends off its stroke, it's sometimes the way, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know. I'm still learning all of this. But I can see that it's done with a fine liner, you know. So I can't wait to try and do crackling with the Prisma pen afterwards when this is done. But I am a very slow painter. This is sped up 4 times. I think it took me 1 hour to paint these 2 eyes. And you might think like 1 hour? But yeah, like I said, I am a super slow painter, especially when it comes to oil. And it is also because I'm still learning. So I do a lot of applications, and then I do full power with my brush and had to redo applications. And especially I'm struggling with highlights, like right now in the eyes. I think sometimes it's too much, then I take it back, then I bring it back in, you know, back and forth. Look, here I'm using the Prisma to define the crease line, and then it just gives me a guideline of where to come in with the oil afterwards. I know it sounds crazy, but if I just wing it with a liner, it's like I don't know, it's just easier to have a guideline laid down. So this is the thinnest, skinniest brush that I can you know, that I have in my stash at the moment, and even that is like 2 or 3 times thicker than a Prisma line. So that kind of tells you a little bit about why I started to do this weird hack with the Prisma. What I also use the Prisma pencil for here is particular painting eyes. From the pupil, there are these thin line works. I can get them in with the colored pencil on top of my oil painting. Yeah, well, there must be a reason why I have not seen anybody else do this. Maybe there is a bad thing that I don't know about yet. But let me know if you got some more info than I have. But so far I just wanted to share it, because sometimes when we are painting with a very slippery medium, like I think oil can be, then we might struggle with small line works on very tiny places. So I just wanted to share this, and I personally can't wait to progress in this painting here and go a little bit nuts with the Prismacolor, also doing fine wrinkles and that crackling. I can't wait. But I'm only painting the eyes here and uploading them to YouTube, and I picked the eyes because I think a lot of people like to see how other people are painting eyes. But note, I am going for some futuristic doll-looking eyes, like there were on my reference picture, because I thought there was something funny about that sort of, you know, like a dead doll. But it's because I'm coming in with all the crackling afterwards. So I thought that this style of eyes would match super well to like a doll face that's crackled. So they're not like, you know, realistic or anything else. But I'm using Rembrandt oil. I like to work with them a ton. Good quality. A little bit heavy on the price side, but totally worth it, because they're just super nice to work with. And I am still practicing and learning. So yeah, the only way to get better is by doing right. So I try to switch between watercolor and oil and watercolor, not to forget. Here, can you see how easy it is to get that very significant thin line? Oh my god, I'm just crazy about it. I think it has eased up a bunch of things. But I think if I was working on a big canvas, that I would not need to use Prisma pencils at all, because then my fine liner would be so fine that it would be, you know, the best tool. So, but this canvas is super small. I think the eyes is the size of my thumb or something, so you can kind of size-wise understand why I need a very fine, sharp, pointy tip from a pencil. But yeah, I just wanted to share, and then wish you guys a nice weekend with good weather. And I hope that you all are happy. And see you soon, and thank you for taking the time to watch something from my channel. So bye bye.